that's wrong. And I'm not going to be a part of it. And I'll fight it with every out of my strength. And I do. I get people in trouble in Asheville whenever I can, including the city of Asheville, which supports illegal immigration in some of their actions, the county of Buncombe, and a lot of industries in western North Carolina. You're going to see my name associated with this more. People say, well, you're just doing this because you're running for office. That's not true. I've been doing this for years. And if you're trying to get reelected in Asheville, North Carolina, taking a position against illegal immigration is not the way to do it. And I've been doing it for years. But I don't pick and choose my issues. I try to grab hold of the right thing and stay with it and take the heat that goes along with it. And trust me, there's a lot of heat. So that's my position. Yes, sir.
What is your view of the government bailing AIG and other corporations?
I'm a Republican. I love looking out for corporate America. I'm so grateful that we mortgaged another chunk of your future. And I know you are too. Of course, I'm being facetious. I find it disgusting what we're doing. I call it corporate welfare. I didn't coin the phrase. It's very akin to community welfare, which is where you take people's money to Washington, skim it, and send back some to help get somebody reelected. I'd rather keep our money in our own pockets. I don't believe in community welfare. I don't believe in corporate welfare. I don't believe in international welfare. We do the same thing with our foreign aid money. We manipulate, bribe, and con people, and we're no good at it. We can't even take care of America. What are we trying to fix everybody else's problems? If we were good at it, there might be an argument for it, but we're not. We wind up messing up this. Look at Africa. Look at Africa. Look what's happened to Africa. The chaos that extends almost from one end to the other because of all the foreign entanglements and promises and pretense that we can make things better when we can't mow our own yard, but we're going to mow somebody else's. So there may be some arguments that had to be done, but I think that it's reprehensible that we've created a socialistic model or been practicing a socialistic model in America that has undermined the free market system, the free market economy, and has us bailing out these fat cats. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, how'd you like that one? And then they're talking about giving those guys a bonus for managing that misery, mismanaging that misery. I'm against that, it's really funny. Most people, when they think of Republicans, they think of a bunch of wealthy fat cats, just looking out for their own deal. If you go to your average county's Republican Party meeting, you're more likely to see people with red bandanas hanging out their pocket than you are some guy like me with a suit and tie. The average Republican is just like, really, frankly, the average Democrat. They're just trying to get through life and want to have some sense of hope for the future and want to have some normalcy and stability in the world around them. And most Republicans are not into that fat cat stuff. But I can tell you, I'm very much against it. In Asheville, I vote against those special deals that we give businesses that move in. Oh yeah, come on in. If you'll bring some jobs and stuff, we'll give you 5 years with no taxes. It sounds good, but where do you draw the line? And why give it to this group and not this group? The easiest thing in the world to do is give away other people's money. The easiest thing in the world. You may have heard about me. I was responsible for a company being busted by ICE. Another company down the road, on the same day they were busted, 60 people ran out of the plant because they thought they were next. They fired those 60 people, and to the credit of the company, they said, all right, from now on we're going to use E-Verify to make sure that all our employees are legal. And then there's a homeless program in Asheville, which I, by the way, support or believe in, appreciate the people that run it. And this company offered to hire some of those homeless people. This place came to the city of Asheville and said, can we get a bus permit for these guys for 30 days? Guess what this stingy, rascally Republican dared to say? We shouldn't do this. We're sidestepping our policies and procedures. We have policies and procedures for how people who want to come to the city and reach into taxpayers' pockets, how they do that. And I said, no. I'm sorry, I think this is wrong, and I voted against it. And there were other reasons too. One of the reasons was this organization had a history of not taking tax money. Why are we starting to do that now? But what you wouldn't read about, as I said, but I'll tell you what I will do, I'll put $200 toward that $500 that we're about to give away by sidestepping the rules. And one of the other guys there afterwards said, well, I would put 2 too. So we had 4 of the 5 covered between us. It wasn't that it wasn't a good idea. It was that we didn't feel right giving away other people's money and pretending it's virtuous. That's the easiest thing in the world, to give away other people's money. But there is no magic bucket, contrary to what everybody thinks. Have your food prices gone up here? I understand they have. Is that a little frustrating? What they're asking you to do is carry a little larger share of the cost, because there's no magic bucket to pay for that. And I think we all have to realize that we're in this together. We have to be fair and considerate of one another and not try to rip each other off. Again, unless we pit each other, take the risk of pitting each other against one another. Did I answer your question? I may have gotten distracted a little bit.
I think that's the final question. Is now, how
One
many
more
people
quick
got
one.
class? Anybody? We got room for a few more questions, but if you got class, it's now 1:20, and the next class begins at 1:25. So
Thank you
stick around
again.
if you want to
Thank
stay
you.
around, but otherwise.
Thank you again. You were a very pleasant group, and I appreciate you being attentive. This dear lady, and then we'll come to this dear lady.
How do you feel about the Bush doctrine?
I am not a fan of neocons. I think that's artificial conservatism. It's make-believe conservatism. It's a convenient term that's come up for rigging the deal, or that's been developed for rigging the deal. I'm not a fan. I actually came out, if you can believe this, as a Republican citizen. I would support impeaching the president for his failure to uphold our illegal immigration laws. Do you imagine that endeared me to my party? I understand there was a contract taken out on my life, but the guy figured somebody else was going to kill me anyway, so don't worry about it. I'm joking, but not. There were a lot of angry people at me. Well, I'm not interested in seeing the president impeached. I am interested in that word accountability. And by golly, when you say you're about something, you should be about that. And if you're not, you should be held accountable. I feel very strongly about that. So I'm not, on the other hand, I'm not one that runs around bashing the president. I think that's become a game. To me, it's a disingenuous and dishonorable game. The gentleman's done some things right, some things wrong. I think we need to be factual about. I disagree with the president on this. Respectfully, I do agree with him on this. Just bashing somebody, there's nothing productive in that. One of the easiest things in the world is just to run somebody down. Oh, he's a jerk, he's bad, whatever. And both sides play that game. I think it's dishonorable. I don't do it. If I disagree with somebody, I try to do it respectfully on the basis of the facts. Ms. Dearley.